malapit na po ang pasukan. Sana may internet tayo para mas madali ang online class ko.
Sayang talaga. Itrabaho na sana ako kung na-email ko agad yung resume ko. Hirap ng walang wifi. Wi-Fi ba ang kailangan mo para sa online learning, work from home, at sa pag-a-apply sa trabaho? Huwag mag-alala. Andito na ang solusyon sa problema mo. Wi-Fi mo, sagot ng Radyo Trabaho. Manalo ng prepaid home Wi-Fi na pwedeng mapa sa iyo linggo-linggo. Kapag narinig mo na sa radyo ang Radyo Trabaho jingle, tawag na sa Radyo Trabaho Hotline 8882-2376 at sagutin ang tanong ng DZXL Anchor. Ang inyong pagtawag at pagsagot sa tanong ang inyong magiging entry o raffle coupon para sa Friday raffle ng Wi-Fi mo, sagot ng Radyo Trabaho. Para naman sa mga online listeners and viewers ng DZXL, ilike lamang ang aming FB page RMN DZXL 558 Manila at magtag ng 5 kaibigan para sa inyong entry coupon. Malay mo, ikaw na ang susunod na manalo ng libreng Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi mo, yeah, sagot ko.
Wi-Fi mo, sagot ng Radyo Trabaho. Hatid sa inyo ng DZXL Radyo Trabaho, ang inyong gabay sa hanap buhay.
Lumipas at magbago ang panahon. Iisa at nakatatak ang kauna-unahang himpilan sa paghahatid ng serbisyo publiko at balita. Ito ang Radio Mindanao Networks. Higit 6 na dekada sa paglilingkod sa masang Pilipino. Sa Metro Manila, ito ang DZXL 558 Radyo Trabaho, ang inyong gabay sa hanap buhay.
Samahan si Cris Lorenzana, Trainer at Chief Inspiration Officer ng Training Edge Incorporated sa isang oras na seminar sa radyo na magbibigay inspirasyon upang lalo pang mapaganda, mapasaya at mapaunlad ang ating buhay. Winner ka! Pinoy!
Pinoy ka, buo ang iyong loob. Kaya kaibigan, mas piliin mo laging gawin ang tama. Mas piliin natin laging gawin kung ano yung mas makakabuti sa ating sarili, sa ating pamilya, at sa ating bansa. Mahalin po natin ang ating minamahal na Pilipinas. Atin po ito.
Makinig, makilahok at sumama sa talastasan dahil ang programang ito ay para sa iyo. Winner ka! Pinoy!
At kaibigan, sikapin nating maging isang tunay na Pilipino sa isip, sa salita, at sa gawa. Kasi bakit? Dahil winner ka, kaibigan. Winner ka, Pinoy.
Winner ka! Pinoy! Kada araw ng linggo, alas 11 ng umaga hanggang alas 12 ng tanghali. Dito lamang sa DZXL 558.
Itanong mo sa akin kung sinong aking mahal. Itanong mo sa akin, sagot ko'y di magtatagal. Ikaw lang ang aking mahal.
Happy Winner Ka Pinoy Sunday, everyone! Welcome to Winner Ka Pinoy. Kumusta kaibigan? Nako, siguro yung iba sa inyo ay nanananghalian na. Napakaganda ng ating pag-uusapan ngayong tanghali na ito. At mamaya, i-announce ko kung sino yung nanalo doon sa ating Joy Through Strength Contest at saka yung unang nakahula ng Kesera-sera. Whatever will be, will be. Salamat po sa napakagandang feedback ninyo sa ating programa the past weeks. Ayan, at ngayon ang ating topic ay how can you love your life better? How? Papaano? Papaano? Kasi alam na natin talaga na we love our life. Alam na natin talaga na gusto nating mas humaba yung ating buhay and we want our lives to be vibrant and energetic, ganyan. Pero, ang gusto nating malaman ngayong tanghali is, paano? Paano mo mas minamahal ang iyong buhay? paano mo mas pinapahalagahan yung nag-iisang regalo na yan, no return, no exchange. Ayan, at nasa sayo kung paano mo siya mas papahalagahan. I want to share with you something from James Makovitz. Sabi niya, getting the most out of life is giving life your most. So that is my encouragement for all of us today, dear friends, for us to give life our most. At ano na nga ba ang ginagawa mo ngayon para mas ibigay pa sa buhay at sa buhay mo at sa mga taong nakapaligid sa'yo yung pinaka-best na ikaw. Alright? So, I'm still broadcasting from home. With me today is Mr. Francis Teves, Mr. Peter Paul Marie, and Miss Jewel Madayag. So we make this broadcast possible for you. Send me your messages, not on our station number yet, but please send me your messages on my personal number. Please don't call me on my number, 0920-922-9462. Ayan mga kaibigan ha, at dahil minsan mabilis talaga ako magsalita, 0920-922-9462. There. At hindi man lang ako marunong mag-share ng Facebook Live sa aking page. What's wrong with me? I am so technologically challenged. Ay nako, hindi ako marunong mag-share. Alright, sige, di bale, it's already, I can see it now. So, welcome to you all who are tuning in through our Facebook Live. Ayan, I am so grateful that you're able to join me. Thank you so much. At unahin ko na po, bago ko pa makalimutan, maraming salamat sa mga umattend ng aking webinar last Thursday, strengthening the psychological well-being of your team as well as your own. At meron tayong tagapakinig dito na ayaw niyang magpakilala, but he sponsored 3 participants to my webinar. And to all of you, all 58 of you who attended, I am really grateful. I'm really grateful. At doon sa mga nagpapasalamat sa akin because I gave it to you as a gift, you're very welcome. At sana you spread the word about strengthening our psychological well-being, especially during this time. At alam niyo po, para doon sa mga umattend who really invested on themselves at nagbayad talaga ng kanilang participation fee, I just want you to know that with your participation, I was able to help out financially a friend, a classmate of mine who had to go undergo surgery. So, napakalaking tulong po nung ginawa ninyo na pag-attend. Ayan. So, let's get the most out of our life, dear friends, and let's give life our best, our most. Kasi minsan parang kung iisipin natin, parang may mali sa habits natin. Kung totoong pinapahalagahan natin ang ating buhay, bakit may mga kagawian tayo or mga pag-uugali tayo na parang hindi naman life-enhancing? Makikita nyo na ang daming overweight, ang daming may bisyo, ang daming kulang na nga sila sa kita at sa kakainin, pero bakit nakakaya pa nilang bumili ng inumin, di po ba, at magkaroon ng bisyo? So, really now, kailangan, let's live a life of integrity, dear friends. Yun yung challenge natin sa ating sarili na kayanin natin na pag sinabi natin, mahal ko ang aking buhay, ay talagang kita sa kilos natin ang ating pagmamahal. Hindi tayo overweight na wala namang medical reasons kasi may mga iba na overweight hindi dahil sa habits nila, kundi dahil there are hormonal imbalances in their body. Exempt yun. Alright? So ang point ko dito is yung overweight ka dahil sa iyong kinakain, dahil sa iyong kakulangan sa pagkilos, di ba? You're just so inactive. Or it could be na parang, alam mo na nga na mataas ang cholesterol mo but you still do not watch out for what you eat, no? So, yung ganong klaseng pagmamahal. And that is why, share with me your thoughts, please. Lalong-lalo na yung aking mga tagapakinig na alam ko marami kayong pwedeng ibahagi sa ating mga kababayan on how, paano? Kasi yun minsan ang kulang sa atin eh. Nyari, sabihin sa'yo na kailangan maging malusog ka. Pero ang tanong is, how? Di ba? Kailangan mas alagaan mo ang iyong sarili. Pero ang ibabalik na tanong sa atin is, paano? Paano ko gagawin yan? At hindi natin pwedeng ibalik sa kanila na alam mo na yan, common sense, di ba? So, no. Some things are just not answerable by common sense. Okay? Dear friends? So, that is our challenge for us today. So, share with me your thoughts on how can we love our life better. Sino pa ba ang magmamahal ng buhay natin kung hindi tayo, di po ba? At siguro, very close sa puso ko tong topic na to because ang dami kong mga naging kakilala na dahil hindi inalagaan ng mga magulang nila yung kanilang pangangatawan and they got sick when they're older. Hindi naman siguro nila ginusto pero nahihirapan yung mga anak nila sa pag-aalaga sa kanila. I even had one na umiiyak talaga siya sa akin noon na sinasabi niya na binrake na siya ng boyfriend niya. Ayaw na siyang pakasalan pa kasi nakita ng boyfriend niya kung gaano kalaki yung magiging obligasyon niya if he marries this girl. Kasi nga, both parents were dependent on the girl. Parehong may maintenance medication. So can you just imagine, dear friends, the pressure we put on our children's lives? Kapag hindi natin mas inunahan, if we're not proactive with our lives, with our healthy living. Okay? So send me your thoughts. How can you love your life better? How can you love your life more? Siguro yun yung pinakamahalagang kailangan pangatwiran nating gawin na we live a life of integrity, na there is wholeness in our action and in our words, na pag sinabi mo na totoong mahal mo ang iyong sarili, kita ng mga anak mo, ng mga tao sa paligid mo that you really do take care of yourself, inoorasan mo siya. Diba? So, because there is no integrity if our actions are different from our words. Iba ang sinasabi sa ginagawa. No integrity there. Alright, dear friends? At whether it is the best of times or the worst of times, hindi tayo pwedeng magdahilan na sasabihin natin na tsaka ko na lang mas aalagaan pa or mas mamahalin ng buhay ko kapag, di ba, there are no conditions. Hindi natin pwedeng sabihin na kapag okay na lahat, pag wala na yung pandemic, pag may extra na akong pera siguro, yes, pwede. No. Wala pong dapat na ganong condition. Marami sa atin ngayon na despite the pandemic, they make time. They carve out time for them to be a lot healthier. Pwede naman na pong maglakad sa labas ngayon, naka-mask ka lang, naka-face shield, or kung wala naman tao, you can even remove your mask, right? Sa mga ibang parks. So, why don't you make a decision na mula ngayon, not just you, but as a family, gawin natin yon na mas mahalin pa talaga ang ating buhay. At siguro, mga kaibigan, staying active, watching what we eat. Minsan, mas mahal pa yung mga binibili nating pagkain kesa sa kumain tayo ng tama, di po ba? And how can you stay active for life? How can you have a vigorous life? Alam nyo, sa Japan, napakarami doon na sila ang laging fini-feature sa longevity, yung mga pinakamahahabang buhay. And I will just summarize to you yung secret nila talaga for their longevity. Kung bakit yung mga iba sa kanila umaabot ng 100 plus. Okay, ang number one na tumatak sa utak ko is that they do not retire. They do not look forward to retirement. How's that now? Ang galing, di ba? Or after they retire from a certain job, they look for another career. They shift to another career. So, and kung minsan, yung career nila is from corporate to the farm. So, sa farm sila, naglilinis sila doon o kanila mismo yung farm or farm ng iba. But they stay active for the rest of their lives. Hindi sila yung naglo-look forward na mag-retire para wala na silang gagawin sa buhay nila. It's wonderful, I think, dear friends, for us to copy. And then, pangalawa is that they really are mindful of their diet. Kaya, variety yung kinakain nila at konti lang. Ang isang nabasa ko about them is that they stop when they're 80% full. Minsan tayo, we don't stop hanggat may pagkain pa, di ba? We just continue eating. Parang sayang naman, di ba? Bukas na lang ako magda-diet. So, sometimes 110% full na tayo. Sige pa din. Disiplina talaga, no, kaibigan? And then another secret that I got from the Japanese longevity study is that mindful sila sa kinakain nila. They lessen the salt intake, pati yung kanilang meat intake, they lessen. So, talagang didesisyonan lang natin, kaibigan, gugustuhin lang natin. And the more beautiful thing that they do is that on weekends, they gather, and then they sing together or sometimes dance together or di kaya magkokantuhan sila. So napakahalaga talaga ng connection for our longevity. Okay, dear friends? At huwag nating idahilan na wala tayong oras. Tako, marami sa atin talaga minsan na sinasabi na, Cris, sobra na akong busy para mag-exercise pa or para gawin pa yung mga sinasabi mo na I should take deep breaths. Laging sinasabi ito na if we do not have time to take care of our health now, we should prepare for a time in the future for us to get sick. Gusto ba natin yun, kaibigan? Na dahil lang wala tayong oras ngayon, maglakad man lang ng 15 or 30 minutes every day, na mas gugustuhin na lang natin na abangan kung kailan tayo magkakasakit balang araw? Di po ba? So, I think it is best for us, dear friends, not to make time, not having enough time, lack of time as an excuse, or busyness as an excuse. So, I'd like for you to enjoy this very beautiful song. Na if I could save time in a bottle, you could never save time in a bottle, dear friends. So, enjoy this very beautiful song of Jim Cris. Cris ba ang pronunciation nito? Time in a Bottle.
If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is to save every day till eternity passes away, just to spend them with you. If I could make days last forever, if words could make wishes come true, I'd save every day like a treasure, and then again I would spend them with you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I've looked around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with. If I had a box just for wishes and dreams that had never come true, the box would be empty except for the memory of how they were answered by you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I've looked around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with.
If I could save time in a bottle, dear friends. Nako, maraming tao talaga minsan na pakiramdam nila they have an eternity to live. Wala lang naman nila talaga that they don't have an eternity to live, but it's with the way they live their life na laging ipinagpapabukas yung mga bagay na mahalaga, di ba ba? So parang minsan iisipin natin na time is all that we have, and what we have now is all that is there. Last week, I had a webinar on supposedly time management, but I told them, there's really no time management. Wala. There is only life management. There's only self-management. There's only energy management. So I don't even want to call it time management because time is a given. You cannot manage it really. Pwede mo lang i-manage yung sarili mo, yung oras mo, yung lakas mo, so that you get the most out of the time that you have. So, yan ang encouragement ko para sa atin ngayon, mga kaibigan ko, na wag tayong magdahilan. At your messages are coming in. If I ask you, so how? Paano? Kasi, like for example, you know this, right? You know this. Nakikwento ko sa inyo na parang there was a time na I wanted to become a lawyer, so I gave it up because I cannot be both a lawyer and a good mother. So sabi ko, time with my son is more important. So minsan kailangan mong isakripisyo yung hindi ganong kahalaga. So the challenge is to keep the important thing there on our number one. At talagang totohanin natin na nandun siya. Kasi kung pinagsabay natin yung pagyaman, yung pag-accumulate, yung pag-ipon ng sobrang daming mga kagamitan at sobrang daming pera at the expense of our well-being and our health. Nako, dadating po talaga ang panahon na sisingilin din tayo. Laging may singil. Ayan. So before I read your messages, I would just like to read what Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple, one of the founders of Apple, said. Sabi niya, your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, yung paniniwala ng iba, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Na hindi dahil yun ang pananaw nila na, dapat ganito ka, dapat ganito ang gawin mo, ay ganun talaga ang gawin mo if it does not resonate with your heart. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. Mas makinig tayo, kaibigan, doon sa sarili nating inner voice. Diba? Kanya-kanya pare-pareho tayong merong inner guidance. At minsan, the best way to test kung tama yung ating ginagawa at kung tama yung ating iniisip ay kung ano yung ating nararamdaman. If you're happy with your decision, if you're peaceful with your decision, yung bang walang nagnanag sa ulo mo na, parang may mali doon sa ginawa mo, then go ahead. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. I love this quote by Steve Jobs. Kasi even in my book, ang dami na sa inyo nag-i-inquire. Malapit na po, nag-i-inquire na po ako ng mga printer's quotation, and hopefully by the end of October, baka start of November, meron na tayong kopya, and I'll be sharing with you that great news again. And even here in my book, hindi ko lang maalala kung saang page, pero meron ako ditong portion about your heart, that your heart always knows. So, kaya very passionate ako sa topic na to, na please, how can we love our life more? At pag sinagot mo yung tanong ko, nagagawa mo ba yan sa buhay mo? Kasi there are just so many people I have talked to before na, Cris, mahal na mahal ko talaga ang pamilya ko. Cris, mahal na mahal ko talaga yung mga anak ko. Pero when I look at the way they live, bakit ganun? Ang dami niyang bisyo, hindi na alagaan ng sarili. Yan, may ano pa siya, mayroon pa siya nung pasugal-sugal pa paminsan-minsan. Kasi naloko siya, wait, ang mga anak mo maliliit, may insurance ka na ba? Cris, wala akong budget para dyan. And I say, mahal mo nga talaga yung mga anak mo, but you don't even want to sacrifice yung bisyo mo so that you can insure yourself. Alam niyo ba na kayo na mga hindi nyo alam kung maaari kayo maaksidente, merong accident insurance na pwede nyo nga lang mabili sa app Meron yan sa PruLife na 272 pesos and you are insured pag na-aksidente ka or na-assault ka, ganyan. 272 pesos in 1 year. In 1 year. Can you imagine that? Nga pala, natutuwa lang ako dun sa idea na, if 272 pesos in 1 year, you just have to divide that by 12, magkano lang yon? Minsan, isang kainan lang yan. Mas mataas pa nga yung kinakain natin, di ba? So, naalala ko lang yan because that was a conversation I had before with this father of 3 young kids. Tas ganun yung lifestyle niya, naninigarilyo pa siya, tas ang payat niya, naubo siya ng ubo. I said, pakailamera ko, alam nyo naman. Para sa akin kasi is that, if you really love, you put your love into action. At isa sa mga pinakamalaking indikasyon na yung kilos mo at yung pananalita mo ay iisa. At yung pagmamahal na sinasabi mo at yung pagmamahal sa gawa mo ay iisa. Is that yung kilos mo talaga is a reflection of that love. Of that love. Mga kaibigan, so really, talagang let's make it our number one responsibility to love our life more. Naturally, it's really a human nature. Totoo po yan. Totoo yan. Except lang talaga sa atin ng mga magulang na when worst comes to worst, we will protect our children first instead of ourselves. Well, because that is really maternal instinct or paternal instinct, di ba? But given any other situation, normally, uunahin talaga natin ang ating sarili. At tama lang naman. Paano naman natin mamamahal ang iba, di po ba? Kung hindi natin mas minamahal ang ating sarili. Hey, I would like to greet Mr. Virgilio del Rosario from California. Hey, good morning to you and thank you for tuning in live to Winner Ka Pinoy. Miss Judeline Hernandez, Miss Bet Vidanes, thank you. Mr. Sir Junta Bawayaba, good morning my beautiful friend. Thank you for tuning in. Tito June, Baunalipay, gid ako to see you ba? Ayan, so thank you so very much. Now, let me first start with reading the entry that won the Joy Through Strength story last week. Okay, ang nanalo po ng ating prize na 100 pesos for this contest is Mr. Brian Dalut. Dan. Congratulations, Brian. At ni-request niya na wag load ang ibigay ko sa kanya, kundi ipadala ko na lang sa GCash niya kasi nga kailangan niya makabili ng cellphone para sa kanilang online classes this October. So, that's what we're going to do. And Brian, thank you for your participation, ha? Ito ang entry ni Brian, Critics and Hardships by Brian Dalut of Tabango, Leyte. Sa simula pa lang mula ng mabuo ang aming pamilya hanggang sa ako ay ipinanganak, matinding kahirapan na ang aming naranasan. Sa katunayan ay hindi nga nakayanan ng aking mga magulang ang gastos para sa binyag ng nakakatanda kong kapatid. Dahil dito, ginawa ng ama ko ang lahat ng makakaya para lang maitaguyod ang pamilya. Sinubukan niyang maging usher ng loto. Nakabili kami ng kalabaw ng dahil sa pagkapanalo ng ama ko sa loto. At lumuwag-luwag ang aming buhay ng konti. Gayunpaman, naghihirap pa rin kami dahil habang kami ay lumalaki, ay tumataas rin ang gastusin lalo't kailangan kami ay makapag-aral. Ngunit sa kabila nito, hindi ito naging hadlang para kami ay matuto. Nag-aral ako ng grade 1 at ako'y isang most behaved. Nagbasa ako ng mga aklat at natuto ako mula dito. Sa katunayan ay naging consistent honor student ako mula grade 2 hanggang ako ay nag-grade 10. Congratulations, Brian. Ngayon, mag-grade 11 na ako sa October 5 at pangarap kong maging isang journalist. Beautiful. Kahit mahirap kami, kakayanin pa rin namin ang lahat dahil ako'y naniniwala na walang imposible kung lalapit tayo sa Panginoon at manalangin ng buong puso at sabayan naman ng pagsisikap. There. Yung premyo daw niya nga ay ibibili niya ng cellphone na gagamitin niya sa Brian, dahil sa napakaganda mong kwento at dahil meron tayong participants last Thursday na hindi na in-avail yung binigay kong discount sa kanya, I will give you a price of 200 pesos. Okay? Just so you will keep on tuning in and hopefully we'll be able to help you some more in the coming days. Alright? Okay, so abangan mo mamaya, ipapadala ko sa iyo yung iyong 200 pesos sa GCash. There we go. Thank you so much. And matagal pa ang October. Marami pang pwedeng mangyari bago yung panahon na yan. Oh, you have a lot of messages coming in. Really, thank you so very much. I'll read them later on. Sabi ni Dolly Parton, one of my favorite singers. Sabi niya, the way I see it, if you want the rainbow, you got to put up with the rain. Kibigan. We have to put up with the rain. At ngayon talaga ay sinusubok tayo na malalaman mo nga lang kung gaano katatag ang bubong ng bahay mo kapag dumating na yung bagyo. At natututunan natin sa ating sarili ngayon na mas nakikilala natin ang ating sarili kung gaano tayo katatag sa ngayon. Dahil sinusubok po talaga tayo sa ngayon. Ayan. So, that is why I think what is important for us to remember is this. That you have the power to change the way you feel at any given moment. Kahit yung pakiramdam mo lang. Kasi minsan nasistress ako dun sa idea na bakit parang halos lahat ng tao ang goal na lang lagi, it's always monetarily anchored. Wala naman po akong against sa pera, ano po? Wala naman, because money is a beautiful thing. It's just that, nagtataka lang ako na, why is it that lahat na lang na naririnig ko or nakikita ko is how you can become a millionaire, how you can bring your business and, elevate it to this success. Parang hindi lang talaga ako masyadong masaya sa ganun na siguro we balance things out na yes, it's important to become rich and to have so much money that you can buy all the things you want. Pero balansehin natin yun with a beautiful answer on how can we love our life better. Marami ako mga kakilala na mayaman nga sila. They have millions in the bank. Pero hindi sila malusog. Hindi maganda ang kanilang kaisipan. Their mental well-being, their psychological well-being is so deprived of nourishment. I should know that. I could tell. Malalaman at malalaman naman talaga. Pero the bank account is so fat. It's so huge. Yun nga lang. Minsan, kaibigan, kailangan mas tignan natin kung saan natin mas inilalagay yung ating attention, because what you focus on normally grows. So if you focus on things that distract you all the more, yun po talaga ang mangyayari. Kaya hindi ako mabilis-bilis mapa-oo sa mga bagay na, sige na Cris, yayaman ka dito. Well, that's really not my number one motivation. Kahit sa pro-life, ako ang motivation ko is really to help my countrymen be insured. That's all. That's really all. Kung may incentive, good. Kung may yung commission ko, well, thank you. I also use that sometimes to help other people. But ang goal ko talaga is to help my countrymen rise above poverty. Kasi kapag naka-insure ka at may nangyari sa'yo, hindi na dadalhin ng pamilya mo yun. Kapag dumating yung araw na hindi naman natin hinihingi mawala ka sa mundo, diba? Hindi lost yung pamilya mo dahil lamang hindi nila alam kung saan sila hihiram or hihingi ng tulong, diba? I know because I came from Mindanao. Ang hirap ng buhay doon and people would be knocking on doors, asking patulong naman. Wala kaming pangpalibing kay ganito. Diba? So, yun kaibigan talaga ang number one goal ko. Hindi ko goal yung maging millionaire doon kasi alam ng aking branch manager yan. Kaya hindi niya na rin ako pinipilit. Because for me, the most important thing is for me to serve you. And that's it. Yun nga. Yung sinabi ko kanina nga pala, if you want to insure yourself dun sa personal accident insurance na hindi nyo kailangan ng agent. Tuturuan ko lang kayo how it is going to be done. Ida-download nyo lang yung app sa inyong phone. Ang importante lang is may debit card kayo or a credit card or yung anak nyo may credit card, then pwede kayo ma-insure. It's so reasonably low, 272. At pag gusto mo ng mas mataas-taas na coverage, 600 pesos yata. Wala pang 1,000 pesos. So if you really want to act on your love, let's go beyond our caring for ourselves and care also for the people we love na hindi sila ma-burden pag tayo ay nagkasakit or na-aksidente. Okay, dear friends? At ito ulit ang aking number para sa ating mga bagong tagapakinig. 0920-922-9462. There. That is my number. 0920-922-9462. And please don't call me po on my number, ha? Di pa ako sumasagot ng calls. Ayan. Text nyo lamang po ako. I prepared here something for you. Hopefully, you will be inspired to try. Galing ito sa libro na The Miracle of Fasting. The Miracle of Fasting by Paul Bragg. Di ko pa natatapos yung buong libro po, pero ganun ako ka-excited i-share sa inyo to. Kasi even my doctor before the pandemic, I had a doctor for a year na lagi akong bumabalik-balik. At isa doon sa suggestions niya sa akin then was to do fasting. Kasi I had kakahiyang sabihin, pero mataas yung cholesterol ko nung time na yun and I had abdominal fat. So, kailangan ko siyang gawan ng paraan. Okay, kakahiya naman pong hindi gawin ang tinuturo, di po ba? So, The Miracle of Fasting by Paul Bragg. He is a life extension specialist. Okay, gusto ko pong ibahagi sa inyo to kahit hindi ko pa natatapos yung libro. Kasi napakahalagang itanong natin sa ating sarili na, are we getting the most out of our life? At yung habits ba natin, are they serving us? Sabi daw ni Edwin the comedian, without health, riches, possessions, and fame are all mud. Totoo naman po yan. Totoo naman po talaga yan. And that is why at the end of the day, what is man without health, even though endowed with riches and fame? At the end of the day, riches cannot really buy happiness. Okay? So mamaya-maya, kukwentuhan ko kayo about a little bit about fasting. Pero just for you to realize it, yung mga iba na hindi nakakaalam, kaya tinawag yung breakfast as breakfast kasi it breaks a fast. Kaya nga yung mga iba di po ba hindi na kumakain before 6 p.m. so that the next day, pag kumain sila ulit, let's say ng 7 a.m., nakapag-fasting na sila ng 13 hours. Di ba? Diba? So, ganun kahalaga yung fasting na yan. Ito ang malaking problema natin. Kung kumain ka ng 10 p.m., tapos kakain ka ulit ng 7 a.m. the next day. Wala man lang pahinga yung katawan mo. Wala man lang pahinga yung tiyan mo. Okay, I prepared a very beautiful song for you, and then after this, I'm going to announce who won doon sa ating Que Sera, Sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. Marami daw last week mga matatanda na listeners ko na sumabay sa akin tapos sabi, ay, bakit daw niya hininto? Kasi po, pinalitan na po natin ng totoong singer. Ayan, but thank you po talaga for, joining me. But this one is a very beautiful song. I hope na, sige nga po, well, if you're done eating or if you're not yet eating lunch, maaga pa naman, could you dance to this tune? Napakaganda nitong kanta na to. Save the Last Dance for Me by the Drifters. Enjoy this, dear friends.
You can dance every dance with the guy who gives you the eye. Let him hold you tight. You can smile every smile for the man who held your hand neath the pale moonlight. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music's fine like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun. Laugh and sing, but while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, say the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we touch? I will never, never let you go. I love you oh so much. You can dance, go and carry on till the night is gone and it's time to go. If he asks, if you're all alone, can he take you home? You must tell him no. 'Cause don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, say the last dance for me. Cause don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, say the last dance for me. Say the last dance for me. Say the last dance for me.
Nice song, Save the Last Dance for Me. Talaga naman nakakatuwa talaga yung kantang yan. And thank you so very much everyone for participating in our, okay. Balik mo tayo sa fasting kasi baka maubos yung oras ko and I'm not able to talk about it. Alright, so getting the most out of life means na alagaan natin talaga yung ating kalusugan. So, share with me your thoughts, dear friends, ha? Do you really love life? Do you really want to live? Alam niyo, meron akong nabasa one time, ha? Napaisip talaga ako na maraming tao na sinasabi nila na, tag dito, ha? Bakit siya nag-suicide? Bakit? Yung ganda-ganda ng buhay. Bakit naman niya ginawa yun? And people can say a lot of things about those and sometimes would come up with like a sort of a value judgment na, bakit? Naku, hindi na siya natawad sa Diyos. But in that book, I just forgot the title of that book, pero sinabi niya na, if we examine our lives deeply, baka tayo din. Hindi lang talaga siya intentional, but with the way we live, we're also killing ourselves. Ang sad, di ba? Ang lungkot na kapag tinignan mo yung sarili mo, let's say you're a chain smoker, you drink every so often, and if you drink, kung may pulutan ka, di ba? Parang, ang sarap talaga sa ngayon, pero may singil po talaga yan eh. At ang matindi dyan is that, pag siningil po tayo, we knock on our children's doors. We knock on our relatives' doors. We knock on our friends' doors. We knock on our government's doors. Di po ba? At napakaraming tao na po talaga ngayon ang pumipila for help sa ating gobyerno din. Tapos ganyan pa yung ating gobyerno minsan na, di winner, Cris, na minsan sila mismo hindi nila ginagawa ng dapat hindi nila nagagawa ng tapat yung dapat na obligasyon nila sa bayan, di po ba? So nakakalungkot. Ibig sabihin, wala kang pwedeng asahan kahit yung government natin minsan is not there 100% for us. Ang dami nga nagpapadala sa inyo ng messages, di ko na lang binabasa na, bakit senior citizen ka naman or PWD ka naman, ba't di ka nakatanggap ng ayuda, something. And I really didn't know what to answer to that. So, let's take ownership, dear friends. Let's be responsible of our love for our life. Para pag dumating yung araw na 60, 65 na tayo, 70, na hindi tayo hirap at hindi tayo yung parang, ano ko ba sasabihin to, na hindi masakit masyado pakinggan. Wala pa ako maisip na ibang Tagalog eh. Ito lang talaga naiisip ko na hindi tayo magiging pabigat. Kasi yun talaga ang ayaw ko. Nabasa ko rin yan sa isang message one time ni Bet dun sa anak niya na ayokong tumanda na maging pabigat sa mga anak ko. Pareho kami ni Bet Vidanes na yun din ang gusto ko. And that's why I work really hard to take care of my body. And para pag dumating yung araw na I wouldn't be a burden to the people I love. Na kung gusto nila akong tulungan o mahalin, that is because they do it. Not because I am so in need of it and they're doing it out of guilt or something. Diba? So, fasting. So, ang sinuggest, meron pong app meron siya sa phone ko, Zero. Ang pangalan po ng app ay Zero. Z-E-R-O. Okay. So, doon sa Zero, alright? Sa Zero po, meron doong different types of fasting. Ha? So ang pinakamababa is 16-hour fast. So normally ang ginagawa ko is 16-hour fast. So merong 16-hour fast, meron ding 18-hour fast. Now, kung hindi mo talaga kaya mahaba-haba na fast, doon ka lang sa circadian fast. 13 hours lang. So this is also good. Like for example, kumain ka, last meal mo for the day is 6 p.m. So yung 13 hours fasting mo, pwede ka na ulit kumain 7 a.m. the next day. Hindi masyadong hirap, di ba? Pero kapag marami kang condition sa katawan mo na kailangan mo talagang i-heal, then you might try first 13 hours circadian fasting for 1 week, ganyan. Pag medyo nasanay ka na, kaya ko naman pala. Because it really adjusts, And then, after that, you go for the 16 hours na fasting. Ito yung tinatawag na 16-8. 16 hours kang hindi kakain, you can drink as much water as you want. Alright? Tapos, 8 hours window yung kain mo. So, during the 8 hours, you eat. So, you can eat there your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yung iba, they just eat twice a day. Yung doctor ko nga dati, sabi niya, minsan once a day na lang siya kumakain. So that he feels more energetic. So, meron din ditong fasting talaga na mahaba-haba, like a 36-hour fast. Now, don't do that unless it is advised by your doctor, or medically supervised. Lalo na if you're taking maintenance medication. But for the young ones, you can always, experiment on what feels good. Now, this is my guarantee. you'll feel a lot better, I promise you. Talagang mas gaganda yung pakiramdam mo kasi you will have more energy dahil hindi pagod yung tiyan mo, yung energy mo kakadigest kakadigest ng kinain mo. Ayan. Ay nako, time check dear friends, it's an angel number 12:02. 12:02 na po ng hapon and enjoy your lunch with your family. At salamat po sa pagsama ninyo sa akin ulit na isang buong oras dito sa inyong paboritong programa tuwing linggo, Winner Ka Pinoy sa DZXL 558 Manila. At doon sa mga kaka-tune in lamang, my name is Cris Lorenzana and I am your host every Sunday. Ayan, nako, ito na, dumadami na po ang inyong mga messages. I'll start reading them in a while. Okay, dear friends? So, yun. Tas isipin nyo pa, yung sa daily habits po ba natin, what of our daily habits are slowly killing us? Check natin, dear friends, kasi baka meron eh. Diba? Baka may mga daily habits ka na hindi mo namamalayan pero nagko-compound. Diba? So if your daily habit compounds, imagine today it's already September 27. Imagine mo if your daily habits compound. Tapos, next thing you know, sasabihin ko sa inyo, oh dear friends, it's October 27. So imagine kung wala ka man lang binago, o paano na lang, di ba, kaibigan? So that is why, ayan, wait lamang po chin-check ko yung na-record ko na yun eh. Yung yung nanalo doon sa Sera, sandali lamang. Ito na, this is the winner ng ating Sera. Romy ng Pampanga. Alright? Ikaw ang nanalo sa ating Sera contest. Okay? Text me later to avail of your 50 pesos load. So you can tell me kung saan natin mo siya gustong ipadala na number. Okay. So yun, dear friends. Yung fasting, very, very, ito pa, nakakatuwa kasi, di ba? Nalilinis na yung katawan mo, mas humahaba pa yung buhay mo because yun talaga ang isang secret eh. Saan nandito yun eh? You eat less. That is really one of the secrets of Di po ba si Jesus, there's this story in the Bible that he fasted for 40 days and 40 nights. At kahit nung tinitempt siya ng devil that he was able to, paano ba? Di talaga ako biblical. But he won over the devil, diba? So, ibig sabihin, even in the olden times, there's already fasting. Sa Psalm 69:10, I humbled my soul with fasting. So, kaibigan, hindi ko mo breakfast na, kailangan kumain talaga tayo. Baka pwede namang kape lang, diba? Let it not be a part of your fasting. So, sinasabi nga ni Paul Bragg na the greatest discovery of modern times is really fasting. It's really fasting. Bakit? Fasting rejuvenates us physically, mentally, and spiritually. Wag mong gawing goal na ang fasting mo is because you want to lose weight. Wag yun. That's not the goal. Ano na lang yan? It's just a side effect, like a bonus. Yun na lang yun. Pero isipin mo na you are rejuvenating yourself, including spiritually. Diba? You can create yourself, you can create within yourself a quality of agelessness. Isn't that amazing? You can check premature aging. Alam niyo, totoo yan. Totoo yan. There are some people, ba't ako bumubulong? Ano ka ba, Cris? There are some people na 30 pa lang or 35, but they look, hindi po ako ng but they look really old. Na pag pinahulaan sa akin, mahirap hulaan. You know why? It's because of their daily habits talaga. And it's because of what we eat. And I have friends who are like 55, 60, tapos pag pinahulaan sa akin, late 40s, mid 40s, di ba? Kasi you are able to rejuvenate yourself physically, mentally. So kayo na mga may cellphone, download nyo yung Zero. Actually, natutuwa ako every time I use Zero. Kasi, kunyari, may timer kasi doon kung ilang minutes na lang bago matapos yung fasting mo. So, andyan na minsan yung pagkain sa harap ko, hinihintay ko pa na matapos yung aking 18-hour fast. So, kung ano ginagawa ko, ikot muna ako. Kasi parang sayang naman, di ba? Makukumpleto ko na rin lang. Hi, Vic Valparaiso. Thank you for tuning in. Lizelle Mendez, magandang tanghali din sa inyo dyan sa Gasan, Marinduque. Hello to you all. I might as well start reading your messages, dear friends, because I may run out of time. Ito na. Okay, here we go. Cris, I can love my life better by taking care of myself for the people I love. I want to live long and healthy for them. From Ronel Cruz. Hey, congratulations, brother. Congratulations. And pag wala ka pang personal accident insurance, get in touch with me. 272 a year. Or less than 1,000 a year. How's that now for peace of mind? Ito, there's, ito. Alam, dami yung messages. Oh, no! Anong oras na? 12, right? Okay. Sabi ni, this is from Silent Lonely Listener. Bakit silent lonely? Hi, Ma'am Cris. Paano po ba maging masaya? Kasi depressed po ako at hindi ko sinasabi sa parents ko. Kasi alam ko, pagagalitan lang nila ako. Minsan, wala na po akong gana sa buhay. May period dapat. Minsan, wala na po akong gana sa buhay. Ma'am, help po, Miss Cris. Silent Lonely Listener. This is an entire episode, my dear. This is really an entire episode, this question of yours. Nalungkot ako bigla. Oh, no. Okay, kayo na mga gustong magbigay ng messages for Silent Lonely Listener, you can send your messages to me. I'll read it. Paano ba maging masaya? This is so difficult to teach, Pero, lonely listener, yun na lang itatawag ko sa'yo, ha? Depressed ka, okay. I'm sure alam mo kung anong pakiramdam ng depressed, di ba? Pero siguro hindi ka talaga clinically depressed na yung parang doktor ang nagsabi sa'yo na depressed. Yun ang assumption ko, ha? Ang assumption ko is malungkot ka lang most days. Ayan, at parang wala kang gana to interact with people, ganyan, okay? Ito lahat ko sinasabi sa mga magulang na kapag yung anak ninyo malungkot or nakikita ninyo na hindi siya active, hindi siya nag-i-involve sa inyo or parang may sarili siyang mundo, please naman wag niyo siyang pagalitan. Wag niyo sabihin na, umayos ka nga. Ano ka ba? Dami-dami na naming problema, dumadagdag ka pa. Kasi baka yun yung dahilan kung bakit may mga kagaya ni Silent Lonely Listener na ayaw nang sabihin sa mga magulang nila na they are feeling depressed. So, my dear lonely listener, I don't know what to say really, but can you try to get up more often? At wag ka lang humiga. I'm assuming na pag-depressed ka kasi you're always sitting down. Or can you stand up? Can you wake up early every day and just take a walk outside? Kung pwede, hindi kayo magpa-araw ka. Listen to upbeat songs to begin with. It will help you smile. At kung may access ka sa YouTube, can you look for what's this now? Funny clips, ganyan. Or you can visit my YouTube channel, Be Free with Cris Lorenzana. Meron doon akong episode on laugh. Nag-effort ako doon mag-joke. Baka sakaling mapangiti kita doon. It's a good start, Yung dalhin mo lang yung sarili mo to a state of being na masaya ka, na nakangiti ka. Because sooner or later, mag-multiply. Pag alam ng utak mo na, uy, masaya siya, so it will release more endorphin. And then, just try to be more active. Remember, an idle mind is a breeding ground for ugly thoughts or for evil thoughts. So, kasi kapag wala kang ginagawa, all the more na marami kang maiisip na ikalulungkot mo. Ha? So, I hope, next week, tune in again. I'm going to give you more tips next week for this. Ha? Kasi napakadami nating pwedeng gawin. But, again, my dear, sana ay masabi mo sa mga magulang mo para mas maintindihan kanila. At kapag naman po tayo ay mga magulang, can we make it safe for our children, for them to be themselves? Can we make it a safe environment na pag sinabi ng anak mo na, mama, pakiramdam ko, depressed ako, ganyan. Can we just not judge our children? Pwede ba yun? Pwede bang wag natin silang sabihan ng, what? Bakit? Diba? Wag po natin sabihin na, why? Yun, because you put them in a defensive and they will feel like something is wrong with them. So, let's make it safe for our children to feel the way they feel and patiently i-guide natin sila to where they could be, the possible for them during the day. Yun, yung kanina, yung Save the Last Dance for Me na kanta. I really had that played today because ako din, that's my favorite song. So if I'm feeling a little bit low, I just play that song and I just move. Kahit di naman ako magaling sumayaw, di ba? So, try, my dear, ha? Try to savor again the beauty of living. Alright? And tune in again next Sunday, ha? For me to come up with more ways for you. There's a message here from Ermi Clemente. Good day. Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. Bago ka makagive ng love, need ang iyong sarili na magkaroon ng good deeds, good love, good vibes para makashare ka. I hate shortcut words. I'm so sorry. But please naman po, next time just send me words that are complete. Spiritually, dapat malapit ka sa Diyos para magliwanag ang iyong isipan at makapag-communicate ng maayos sa tao. Give your best smile. Be positive. Thank you so much for this, Ermi Clemente. And again, for everyone else, please just, show your love for me by sending me complete words in messages. Really, it would mean a lot to me if you do that. Ayan. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Another message here from... Wait. Naku, ang dami niyo pong messages. Hala, hindi ko na yata mauubos. From Dr. Echel Villanueva, greetings to you as well, and to Tito Danny, thank you. And Romy, yes, I got your message kung saan ipapadala yung load mo. Okay. This is from... I already made the announcement po that I wouldn't announce texts asking for help. So I'll study this first po before I make a decision, and maybe I would need proof of really your situation para po hindi na mangyari sa akin yung nangyari nung nakaraan na napagalitan pa ng mga ibang listeners natin na I just kept giving and without even checking. So I'm very sorry about this, really. Ayan. Okay, this is from Rolando Retotan of Barangay Pinili, San Jose. Sabi niya, I'm 75 years old and I'm strong and healthy because I'd stop yung mga bisyo ko. Very good po. Congratulations. Very nice. From Johnny Rabang, ang sarap pakinggan ng pagtawa mo, Ma'am Cris. Thank you. Thank you for that. Really now. Okay. Alright. Sabi ng isa nating listener, unfortunately, persons with disabilities are disqualified to avail of life insurance. Kung may insurance na tatanggap kahit mas malaki ang premium, I'm willing to take it. I'll inquire po kung meron, kung ano po. Kasi hindi ko lang alam, baka sa personal accident insurance, hindi naman kailangan na hindi PWD. I'll inquire po hindi ko na naman po masagot yan. Pero thank you po talaga for that message. Hala, konti na lang ang oras ko. I have 5 minutes left and I still have one song. I think we'll have to play that song na lang next week. Good morning po. For me, ang kahalagahan, life is for, Oh, God. From Jonathan Asi. Sorry, dear, for this message of yours that I don't know how to read this. Who desires all people to be saved and come to full knowledge of the truth and do not. Okay. Next time, brother, Tagalogin na lang natin, para mas maintindihan din ng tagapakinig natin at ako din at maintindihan ko rin and I can read it well. Okay, so congratulations ulit kay Brian Dalut at doon sa nanalo kanina sa Sera na si Romy ng Pampanga. Send me your full name, Romy, for my tracking, for my record. Dear friends, time really flies. So, subukan niyo po Subukan niyo po mag-fast starting tomorrow. Okay? Subukan niyo po and then share with me your experience next Sunday. How did it make you feel? Na hindi bundat na bundat ng tiyan mo, di ba? Yung hindi laging mabigat na parang hindi ka makahinga. Ayan, Remember, fasting conserves our vital force. It gives us energy. Parang yung pahinga parang yung katawan mo makapahinga din. So I think that is the beauty of really minding yung schedule natin of eating. Sorry po, hindi ko na nabasa yung inyong mga messages because we're about to end. To lengthen thy life, lessen thy meals. By Ben Franklin. To lengthen thy life, lessen thy meals. So kung pwede po mga kaibigan na para mas humaba ang ating buhay, mas bawasan natin ang ating kain. Dear friends? And so, join me again next Sunday, dear friends. Panahon na naman po ulit para magpaalam. At maraming salamat ulit, Mr. Francis Teves, Miss Jewel Madayag for live streaming, and Mr. Peter Paul Marie for our Zoom. There, dear friends. So, I pray that the entire week you will be aligning your actions with those that are important to you. Na kung totoong mahalaga ang buhay mo sa'yo at mahalaga ang pamilya mo sa'yo, mas iingatan mo ang iyong sarili. Alright? Feed yourself with nutritious food. At habang pinapakanta ni Mr. Francis Teves ang kanta na Noity, naku, may mga pumapasok pa ring messages. Let me read for you something really important here na sana ay gawin din ninyo the entire week. There are 7 natural doctors na libre naman. We might as well take advantage of them. Kaninang umaga, ginawa ko tong number 1. Dr. Sun. At least 10 to 15 minutes, 3 times a week. Yan. Dr. Sunshine po. I did that already today. Yan. Dr. Water. 1/2 glass of water every hour. Pwede mong tagyan ng kalamansi or lemon. Diba? So, drink lots of water, dear friends. Dr. Air. Take a deep breath. Inhale. And then exhale, side out. Ayan, ha? So you can inhale 7 counts, and then hold it for 4 counts, and then exhale it again 7 counts. Ayan, kasi pag mabilis ang paghinga, ibig sabihin, stressed ka. Doctor sleep, at least 7 to 8 hours every day. Doctor exercise, nabanggit ko na yan. Doctor diet, nasabi ko na rin, kaya kailangan mag-fasting. And of course, doctor energy. Laugh. At yan po ang ating contest. Send me yung kahit anong joke na meron kayo na sa tingin ninyo ay talagang nakakatawa talaga. I will announce 2 winners on our next episode next Sunday. The one that makes me laugh the most will win. Madali naman talaga akong patawanin. But send me your entries at 0920-922-9462. Thank you so much again, dear friends, for joining me. Maraming salamat ulit sa pagsama ninyo sa akin ng isang buong oras. Meantime, have for yourself a beautiful week ahead and take better care of yourself. Love yourself more. How'd you do that? You already know the answer. At sabayan niyo na po ako. Sikapin po nating maging isang tunay na Pilipino sa isip, sa salita, at sa gawa. At huwag mong kakalimutan, kaibigan, ha? Winner ka. Winner ka, Pinoy.
Tingin mo ba ang bulong ng lahi mo?